All right, hey you guys, it is Mental Health Monday, and man, I gotta tell you, I've been struggling with mental health today. I've been tired and irritated and crabby and just exhausted, wiped out. Every little thing has just been like grinding my gears today. And I had to think about it, like, why is that? And I know exactly why that is. So this weekend we did the event Salmon for Soldiers. And it was really cool, man. It's a bunch of guys, boat captains. They go out and they take guys fishing, other veterans out fishing. Some of these guys, honestly, it's probably going to be their last fishing trip because they're up there in age or they've got medical issues. For other guys, it's a time for them to kind of reconnect with other veterans. They're a younger generation. There's just all over the map with the different vets that come to this thing. It's a super cool thing. Check it out, Salmon for Soldiers. Great event. But man, it wipes me out. So I don't just do the one day. I actually do 3 days. So I'm a boat captain for Boating for Heroes. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of those really cool photos of us catching fish out there. It's really cool. But man, it wears me out. So I got there Thursday, put the boat in the water. There were some issues we had to work out. Had to get some repairs done on it. And then Friday morning, 4:30 in the morning, we're out there. We're taking vets out fishing. Saturday, early in the morning, we're fishing again. But this is the Salmon for Soldiers event, which just happens on Saturday. Once that was finished, I had a table where I did a book signing for my book. They were awesome. They let me put a table up. It was really cool. I got to meet some really cool veterans from across the country. And then Sunday morning, again, I was up early and out there taking another group out fishing. And so it was a great time. I had a blast out there getting to meet all these different veterans, not just from here locally either. Some came from the other coast out here to fish. So it was really cool. Every one of the veterans that came out impacted me in a different way. There was an older couple, Bob and Terry, and man, Bob and Terry were the sweetest little couple. They were married for like 40 something years. Bob had all these health issues that he had dealt with. They're from Spokane and they drove over. The guy had a double lung transplant and then had fought off cancer, had a heart attack and actually died in the emergency room, and they brought him back. Like, this guy's story was amazing. So each of these veterans, they impacted me in different ways. Yesterday we got home, we cleaned the boat, we put it away, and this morning I woke up and I was just wiped out. I slept for 8 hours, which for me, I usually sleep for 5 or 6 maybe, but I was out for a solid 8. And even when I woke up, I was just drained. It took me all morning just to kind of get going, and like I said, everything was just rubbing me raw on my nerves. I was just like, oh my gosh. As much fun as it was, it still was work for me out there, running that boat. And I get nervous running that thing. I'm still not, don't have a whole lot of experience, so it's still nerve-wracking for me a little bit. But the weekend really just drained me. And so I tell you guys that whole story, like it was this awesome event, tons of fun. But when I came back, man, I needed a day to recover. And I just did not think about that. Because today I was right back in it. I was right back working. I had work here at the property. I had to do, I was doing emails, coordinating this other event that's happening, coordinating the book tour. And then I was also dealing with just some personal issues that I'm dealing with my bobcat. And it's just, so overwhelmed today, you guys. And it really took a hit. My mental health took a hit. And so I tell you guys all of this to say, don't make the mistake I just did. If you've got a big event, a busy weekend, give yourself some time for self-care. And I'm really talking to the other leaders out there that are putting on the events and are putting these things together and are serving in the community. Like, self-care is so important. And I totally neglected that this weekend and today. I really should have not planned to do anything today and recover. When I take guys on mission, I always do that. right? When I take guys on mission, I send them home, and then I spend a couple days in San Diego. I spend a couple days in Cambodia or wherever it is, just chilling out, man, not doing anything. And I really should have done that this trip, and I didn't do it. And man, I am paying the price, and my family's paying the price, man, because I have just been on edge and crabby all day. Thank God that my family has grace for me, because I have just been a chump today for sure, just short-tempered on everything, and it's because I didn't do any self-care, man. I didn't give myself that space and grace to be able to heal, because I'm still struggling, And a lot of these guys, now I want to talk specifically to the people who are getting benefit, right, from these different organizations and that are helping you and getting you connected to services and putting on events and things like that. Like, those guys organizing that stuff, man, they need some support too. So make sure that you appreciate what they do for you. Make sure that you're realizing that they're human and they can only do so much. So give those guys some love and support. I want to give a shout out to Task Force 12. You guys were awesome at the event. A bunch of the Task Force 12 came and represented at Salmon for Soldiers. So that was really cool. I got to take some guys out from minority vets on my boat fishing. But groups like that who are we're just vets out here helping other vets, make sure that you recognize that those guys are human too, and they need some space and they need some rest. So kind of both sides, right? Like, if you're in that leadership role and you're providing these services, you got to make that space, and other people, they got to give you grace. The people receiving benefit, they got to give us grace to realize that we need some time off and we need some space to just chill out. And so we did a little bit of that this evening, which is really cool. Our neighbors invited us to dinner, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be around people. But it was really cool, because the people we were around, they didn't need anything from me. We just hung out, laughed, told stories. And so that's really what I needed. I needed to just kind of recharge. So that was really good. So I'm thankful for my neighbors that knew that I had a busy weekend, so they prepared dinner and had us over, and it was really cool. So if you don't have people like that in your life, and you're in leadership helping other people, and you don't have people like that, you need to find them, man, because they are worth gold. Those people who recognize that you're out there serving, and they want to just provide a little safe space for you to just chill out. So that's my Mental Health Monday, you guys. Self-care is important, especially for you leaders who are out there leading the charge, putting these things together, helping other vets. Like, don't neglect yourself. That's what I did, and I paid a price for it today. And if you're one of those vets out there going to these events, just recognize, like, hey, man, these guys are putting a ton of work into this. So if something doesn't go quite right, or you don't kind of get the thing that you were looking for there, just remember, these guys are doing the best out there and trying to provide services for you. So just give them a little bit of grace, man. It goes a long way. And if you're one of those support people who support people like me, you encourage us, and provide little spaces for us to just chill out, man. We really, really appreciate that. We need it. So thank you guys so much. Mark and Debbie and, the Warner family, they're great. And, Jesse and Mariah, thank you guys. They provided dinner for us tonight and just gave us a space to just chill out. So thank you guys so much. We love you. And we'll see you guys on the next Mental Health Monday. And I think the next Mental Health Monday will be the last one before we do our road trip across the country. So we'll be doing book signings. And so we're going to post the schedule for that. And if you guys want to come see us, that would be awesome. If we're not coming to your city, hit us up and we'll see if we can't schedule something out there. All right. I'm Sergeant Q.